Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Bitcoin Prediction. Um, if anybody's seen, I'll try to put this image on before or after, I'm not sure, but I want you all to see this because these are the crazy 8's here, crazy 8's, alright? Anyways, I'll go on to this a little bit later, but let me do some price prediction here. And I was wondering if the bloodbath is over. So let's see if the bloodbath is over. And here we are on Bitstamp hourly, and you can see that's a lot of price action movement there. Really large on the hourly. So it's bounced off all of these resistance areas, pulled up a little bit. So I'm thinking 1, 2, maybe this is the 3, 4, and 5. I'm not sure. This could be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one more jab down to be the 5th leg, and then I'll start rounding upwards again. Let me pull out to the 12 hour, and you really can't see much on the 12 hour. You got to really pull to the 1 day to get some idea. The price reached down here. I'm thinking it's gonna, maybe it could possibly go all the way down to 774, maybe 777. Jeez, what's up with all the numbers? Anyways, it could. Let me go look at the 3-day real quick. What I noticed is that usually when it pushes up, it usually, like right here, you can see that if I put it bounces off the previous high, and then from there it kind of works its way back up. That's one example. This could be another example right here, very close, which also follows in line the longer term average. This is on a 3-day Bitstamp. You can see right there, it may just hit up on that. And then finally, if I go to a weekly, let's see how that looks. Weekly, I think this is just a huge, look at that huge bull, very huge bull right here. Anyway, you'll see that repetitive pattern. My target is still 1,600 in US dollars, which if you divide that by 2, it's 8, so that's 88. So if you make 88, 880, 88, 88, man, that's kind of what the price of the Chinese money was, 88, 88, 88, which ironically is supposed to bounce off of 888, 88 in US dollars. So let's go back to the 1 hour real quick here. These crazy 8's are just killing me. So here's the Bitstamp price anyway. The bottom was 812, but let's see where 88 is. 88. Come on, 88. Where are you, 88? Let me see. I can't probably get it down to exact, but it's right around here. There you go. That's about the closest I'm going to get it to. So 88 is the number, because we're going crazy on the 8's. So let me see, it passed it maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, I don't know, a lot of times. Anyways, my prediction for the price of Bitcoin is that it will go back to 88, 88, 88. 88, 88, and 88 cents in Chinese money. Now, it will go back up to that. I'm predicting $1,600 for the US dollars. If you divide 16, if you divide 16 by 2, that's 8 Alright. So, I mean, we could just keep on going with the 8s, but crazy 8s. Alright, so back to my artwork here. Let's see, what's the current price right now? 900. 900 is the current price. So let's go back to the artwork here, and I'll try to load this, and you're probably saying, okay, what's up with this? What is up with this? And like I said, I'm going to put a picture, if I can, beforehand or after, or maybe even now. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll cut it in here and there, splice it in. It's probably the only time I ever do any real sort of editing. But basically, if you were looking at this, and if you know anything about audio stereograms, anyways, before I tell you about it, I just want to let you know, if I'm about to let all of you into my virtual reality here. So if you don't want to enter into this virtual reality because you may get stuck, please stop watching now. Turn this off and then don't come back. But if you're willing to venture into this, by all means continue, because it's going to get crazy here. Alright? So let me first explain what an audio stereogram is, and I'll cut into a different website here. So please bear with me while I go through this here. Okay, there we go. Audio stereograms. It's basically just a different way of seeing things. It creates a 3D image without any electronics whatsoever. You just need the actual image. You just need an image to make a regular image too. Some are hidden images, so you'll look at something and there's an image within that image, a hidden image. It comes out in 3D. But basically, what it is this is how these are your eyeballs. If you look at something, your focus point is here, and what you're looking at is also right there. This is a cross-eyed view way of doing things. You look really goofy doing this, but it's kind of hard to, well, it's just weird. Not the way I like to do things. But a walleye viewed or parallel view, what you're doing is you're looking at this, but you're looking through into the image as if you're looking through it, and your focal point is down further. So that's the concept, the walleye viewed. And just to show you something here, here's an example. And if you know how to look at this, you'll see these images come out. This image not so much, and these images here on the bottom come out flat. So this is coming out in front of you, then behind that are these images, and then this is basically the background to the paper, or to the background here. I guess you all can check that out. So audio stereograms, very interesting. This is going to alter your perception of reality just a little bit, because if you're looking at this and it becomes a three-dimensional image in your mind, kind of makes you wonder about everything else that you're looking at. So let me go back up to here, and what I got here is basically the crazy 8s. I got the crazy 8s up on top. This is a parallel view or walleye viewed, and in this image the images are basically, you can see the images. This is not a hidden image, but it does work. You can see a 3D. So now if you're looking at this, let me see if I could look through the camera, my phone camera, and see if I can parallel view it from here. Okay, yeah, I just did it. Takes a while, but what you got to do is you got to look at it. You got to look through it, and then eventually you'll everything snaps into focus, and then you'll see the crazy 8s up on top, moving back and forth, popping out. crazy, especially the 888. You see 3 888s coming out here, and I just got a little 8 here and a little 8 here popping out, but the rest of those are in the background, kind of moving around. And let me see what else here. I gotta refocus here. And then you'll see all the Bitcoins popping up and down, up and down, up and down. The one right here in the middle, if you notice, I'm pointing kind of like between these two, but when you look at it in parallel view, you'll see one right here, and that is basically seems to be affixed to the background, from what I could tell. So the one right here is fixed to the background, and then all the other ones pop up and out. So you got Bitcoins all over the place, and then you have the row of Harleys. And they're 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So they're in a row of threes. I know they look like they're side by side and everything, but when you see them in 3D, they're basically coming out as a row of threes. And there's your army of Harleys. So the crazy eights, price of Bitcoin being the birthday anniversary, the 8th anniversary. Today is January the 8th. Okay, you could almost say I waited for this day to make this video. Kinda, actually, I was just taking a rest. I was playing actually some poker with my friends, but today is the 8th of January. And then the reason for the Harley Quinns is, well, I call them Harley Quinns, but mostly eye candy for the guys, but also in the Bitcoin space, in this whole scheme of things, there are a lot of fools, a lot of jokers. And so it's kind of natural that with all these jokers around, eventually Harley Quinn is going to show up. So this is kind of like a little thing for that as well. So my other prediction is Harley Quinn will be showing up to the party soon. So that's my other prediction there. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Feel free to like, dislike, and again, I'll try to put some pictures up before it and after, and you can kind of look at it, stare into it, and it's very interesting. You'd be sucked into a virtual reality of some sorts, made for YouTube programming. And let me allude a little bit. If you ever wonder how to program a YouTube station or a YouTube media, I call it YouTube media, but any media, some visual effects like this can really hook some of your subscribers without them really knowing it. So I hope you enjoy this visual effect. It is a 3D parallel audio stereogram, and so please enjoy, and feel free to like, dislike, leave a comment, also do a video response. Until next time, stay tuned. Bye.